This reading is for the week of January 21st through January 27th, 2019. And this week, the message was very clear about letting go of the past. And with this powerful full moon and lunar eclipse, it goes perfectly. We are completely divinely guided. And this time right now is the big thing I'm hearing is there is this beautiful potential for some major change, some beautiful change, major change. It's this amazing opportunity, and it's allowing the past to be released. And however you're hanging on to the past, you may not be aware of it. So just put that as an intention. Or maybe you're very aware of what you're hanging on to from the past. And can you let it go? And again, don't stress over it. Just bring it into your awareness. When we take something and we say something like, let go of the past, it's not like try harder and push harder. That just causes more resistance, which is only going to leave the past hanging on even tighter. So what we're suggesting is just to bring it into awareness. Just take some time to self-reflect, turn within and look and feel into what is it that you are still living out from the past. What story or record do you continuously put into your brain that is an old story? We can let them go. These are just stories. It's amazing when we allow ourselves and give ourselves permission to just let the stories go. We don't need to hang on to them. We don't need to hang on to them to validate ourselves or to justify something. We can just let them go. And our ego will fight that because our ego likes to maintain a story where we're separate from other people. And we can separate ourselves by making ourselves better than somebody else or worse than them, or we're a victim, or we are a champion. So all of those are ego, and all of those things separate you from everyone else. When in reality, we are all connected. And any story you're really telling is a projection and an illusion anyways. So let's just bring it into our awareness that you're willing to let go of the past. And maybe you can just start to call yourself out on some of these past energies, stories, people, situations that you're still hanging on to. And can you and are you willing to let them go? So that is the major message. And when we do that, what's happening is it's so important right now to really look at what your desires are, right? What are your future desires? We get really busy and caught up in life, and we don't even stop to think or to tune into what we want to create. We just allow life to keep sweeping us away in different directions, when in reality, you are a divine creator. And you are not utilizing that when you are just being swept away, numbing out, disconnecting from yourself. So it's really time to just take a moment, or 10 hours, whatever feels good to you right now. But just to stop and feel into what is it that you desire. It's probably different than what it was 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But when we don't just stop and think, what is it that I want? What is it that how do I want to live? How do I want to move through life? How do I want to feel? It's time to do that. it's time to do that. It's time to reevaluate what it is and how you want to live, and what are those desires. Where are you moving from? What is your motivation? And I would always leave out details. Details seem to make it small and restricted. I suggest tapping into a feeling and a desire. Do you want to feel free? Do you want to feel peaceful? Do you want to feel successful? What do you want to feel? And then you're allowing the infinite creation to fill in the details. Because when we fill in the details, trust me, we are very limited in our thinking. Even though we're limitless beings, we are very limited in what we think we can create. So try to leave the details out, but feel into the feeling of how you want to continue to move through this world. It's time. It's time to reevaluate and to tune into what your truest desires are. Okay? So really, it's such a powerful time. Utilize it. Stop. I know you're busy, but you know what? You have time. You have time. You have time. And this is a little more important. Okay? All right. Well, let's pull a card from the crystal deck. And well, we talked about it last week, but it is on Monday the 21st. It is the full moon with the lunar eclipse. So this message is so important and powerful right now for each of you. So use this amazing opportunity to really stop, be present, be here, be now, in the moment. It's all there is. And reevaluate, tap into what your truest desires are, how you want to be moving forward. Okay? All right. So let's pull a card from the crystal deck. Okay, so we have Amber, clearing and healing and protecting. I release my past and my future is healed. I love it. Yay. So we're releasing the past, just like the start of the message that we've been getting. We are letting go of the past, reevaluating what our truest desires are for the future, but we do that all by remaining present. Whew, fun. All right. Well, I hope you have an amazing week. Enjoy the potential and the limitlessness of your essence. And I look forward to seeing you next.